Well, the Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana was the one which was flagged off by the Prime Minister under the Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao scheme back in 2015. And after that, till now, what we are being told is that more than 2 crore families have opted for this Yojana. But before we talk about what really is a takedown on this, what really was the Yojana all about? The entire idea behind this Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, which has seen many changes in its name, interest rates, was to make a girl child financially independent and powerful, and also to ensure that the families look after their education. They don't need to go to money lenders to borrow money, and essentially look after the welfare and of the future of the young girls or of the girl child. Now, as per this Yojana, you have to the girl has to be below 10 years of age, and that is when you apply for it. You have to open an account either at any bank or the post office, and till it matures till 21 years of age. How much money can be deposited per month? It can range from 250 rupees being the minimum to 1.5 lakh rupees being the maximum, and the interest rate, which of course has gone in for a lot of changes, is now fixed as 8.2%. Can there be early withdrawals? Yes, they can be, but only under 2 circumstances. One, the marriage of the child, which is of course 18 years, because that's the legal age of marriage of a girl child, or it is for higher education. In both the cases, proof has to be given, and that is when you can go and withdraw the money. The entire idea behind this was to ensure that parents look after the future of the girl child. And as I said, it was under the umbrella of Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. Over years, the response has been amazing. According to the banking sector, the banks have been giving out several figures where they say that they have been approached by the parents where they want to open accounts in the name of their girl child. According to the latest figures which are available, according to the Finance Ministry, as I just pointed out, it's more than 2 crores accounts have been opened under the Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana. There are many states, and the best performing states are ones like UP, Maharashtra, Gujarat, and there are many states in which some villages have been declared as Sampoorna Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, which means 100% fulfillment under this Yojana. For example, 500 villages at least in northern Gujarat have declared themselves where every family which has a child has managed to open this account and look after the welfare of the child. The reason why the Prime Minister insisted on this Yojana, as I pointed out, is to ensure that one, the parents do not have to have any worry or tension regarding the marriages of their children. The second important is that in many families, it's the son who is preferred over the daughter in terms of providing for education. Under the Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, which is considered to be much better than many other schemes, it was felt that this would be seen as an encouragement to the families to ensure that their daughters also go out and study. And because the interest rate is so high, the 8.2%, it was felt that this would be extremely attractive, and this was a scheme which the families would opt for. There are very stringent norms as far as premature withdrawals are concerned. It's only, as I pointed out, in the case of marriage or higher education, which makes it somewhat little unattractive, many would argue, for some people who would want an easier withdrawal. But the purpose behind this is to ensure that the girl child has a good future ahead. A whopping 2 crore 98,000 is the kind of figures which we have been given out as a reason behind the success of this Yojana, and therefore the government wants to make more and more allocation for it. The banking sector, of course, is encouraged to open these accounts very easily and also not make it difficult. And in the upcoming budget, which are coming up on the 1st of February, we are expecting some more benefits to be announced by the government and more maps actually being covered. Very quickly, there have been stories of early withdrawals. Where is the maximum withdrawal taking place? Well, what we are learning is that more than 30 to 32% of the withdrawals have been actually in the case of marriages, which means a woman attains the age of 18 years, the family goes for this withdrawal. The early withdrawal, in the case of higher education, is only up to around 11 to 12%. These are not very encouraging figures, but given the kind of social sector and mindset, it is not coming as any surprise. The government has made it very clear, and they do understand that this is a work in progress. Convincing the families that the girl child has to be given as much importance as the male child in terms of education facilities would take some time, but at least we are going there.